So today I'll be unboxing a product that's claim to fame is that it is the first 80 plus gold certified power supply that is available on the market today. So this is the OCZ Z-Series 1000 watt modular power supply, and I guess we'll do a quick overview of the unit itself. So it's SLI ready. If it's a 1000 watt power supply, it better be. It has a 5-year warranty, and this is, okay, as we have the marketing stuff on the back, it is powerful, efficient, obviously, and it is a single rail design. So a lot of people prefer a single rail design to a multi-rail design for whatever their reasons are, but there you go. It is a single rail design capable of a peak of 1100 watts, so 90 amps on that single 12 volt rail. So let's get this thing opened up and have a look at the unit itself. So it has a 135 millimeter fan. It has, as I mentioned before, a modular... Okay, I've totally run out of stuff to talk about until we actually get this box open here. So why don't we just do that? We've got like our shrink wrap. Okay, there we go. That's a very shiny gold label. Oh, it's got your 80 plus gold label, obviously. And what 80 plus means, actually, I should talk about that really quickly, is that this... Yeah. 90% efficiency, so 80 plus gold is technically 90% efficiency, and this unit itself is actually rated at 50 degrees centigrade. So a lot of power supplies are actually rated for their efficiencies and their wattages at lower temperatures that are just kind of unrealistic, but this one is not. So first we have our manual. It's a little booklet right here. It's got your index, which is your specs, your installation instruction, and your connectors overview. Okay, there we go. Then we have a little cardboard divider that separates our accessories from the unit itself. Very slick looking package here, so let's get that out. Next, we have some Velcro cable ties. Okay, very nice. We have a very, very thick 3-prong standard power cable. Then we have a nice little, oh, this looks like what you would put your pens and pencils in for school, but this actually holds your modular cables. So why don't we have a look at the included modular cables here. Okay, first of all, we have, what is this? Okay, so this is 4 6+2 pin PCI Express connectors. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 ends go into the power supply, and then the other 4 ends are 6+2 connectors. These are kind of an ugly color, but it's in line with the gold theme of this power supply. Next of all, we have, if I could just figure out what these are supposed to be. Why don't I just undo this coil here? We have only one Molex connector here. So that is 6 pins on the one side, and then it branches into 3 Molex connectors and 1 floppy connector. Okay, so just one of those. Then next we have lots and lots of SATA. So they're assuming that you're not going to have a whole lot of Molex devices, but that you might have a fair number of SATA. So we have 1, 2, 3 modular cables that will each accept 3 SATA hard drives. So that's up to 9 SATA hard drives, just like that. And then for the hardwired cables that are attached to the, 4 thumb screws, there you go, for installing the power supply. For the hardwired cables that are attached to the unit itself, we have a couple more 6+2 pin PCI Express connectors. So that means that you can have up to 8 PCI Express connectors, sorry, 6 PCI Express connectors, again 6+2. Then we have an EPS 8 pin, okay, so that's a 4+4. Then we have still more SATA, so you can actually hook up 9 SATA devices to this power supply without using any adapters, and another 8 pin. So this will work perfectly on a board that needs an 8 pin and a 4 pin, or even 2 8 pins like an X58 classified. Last but not least, you have a native 24 pin connector, so this is not a 20 plus 4 pin connector. It won't work on a 20 pin motherboard, but I mean, if you're actually using a 20 pin motherboard with a 1000 watt power supply, you should probably be reevaluating your system there. So this is a very nice finish, actually. I really like this. It's a very, you know, I don't know how to describe it better than this, but it's a very heavy-duty feeling casing, and it feels very cold to the touch, which, I don't know, may or may not actually describe anything useful. So here on the back we have our on-off switch. You can see it accepts 100 to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz. There's where your 3-prong power plugs in. On the top of the unit itself, you can see we've got the specs, so 25 and 25 amps respectively on the 3.3 and 5 volt rails. And then, wow, that's kind of funny, the packaging says 90 amps, amps, but this says 83 amps, so this is the sustained rating, and I think they were saying 90 amps peak. So there's all of your safety ratings, all of that kind of stuff. On either side, you've got, I think it's kind of stylish looking, you've got like a shiny gold stripe with the Z-Series 1000 watt 80 plus gold logos all on it. And then on the top of the unit itself, you've got your OCZ branded fan. That is a 135 mil fan, so that's going to be very quiet. And last but not least, here we go, we have the modular interface. So we can do up to 4 of our SATA or Molex connectors, and then we can do, as I mentioned before, we have another 4 PCI Express connectors for a total of 6. Thank you for checking out my unboxing of the OCZ Z-Series Gold 1000 watt power supply.